In his efforts towards boosting education in Kaduna State, the Kaduna State All Progressive Congress gubernatorial standard bearer, distinguished Senator Sani, has once again demonstrated his love and compassion for the children of the underprivileged in Kaduna State by handing over scholarship grants to hundreds of indigent and brilliant students in tertiary institutions across the state at an empowerment program held at the 500-seater pharmacy hall of the Kaduna State University, Ikasu. In his speech, the frontline gubernatorial candidate in the state said the financial intervention will create opportunity for the teeming students of Kaduna State who cannot afford to pay their school fees as a result of the global economic hardship. He reiterated the importance of education as the only thing that can give the children of the underprivileged the opportunity to compete with their rich counterparts, noting that education is the greatest leveler.
In the previous position, is to give them education. Education for me is the greatest leveler, because if you educate a child, a person even who is poor, he will compete with everyone, and that is the only reason why I believe you can only do, there's nothing we can do than giving education to everyone, because it's the greatest leveler, and that is the only way you can emancipate everyone to be equal in our society. And that is the reason why, even before I was elected to the Senate, it is on record that I consider my previous position when I was working with the governor of Kaduna State as his advisor. I went out of my way to collaborate with the NCC, and by the grace of God, with the help of Professor Danbata, that is the Executive Secretary of NCC, I was able to attract some intervention to our institutions in Kaduna State, namely Kaduna State University, where we built an ICT complex here in Hassan. We also built a similar ICT complex in FCD Kapanchan. Similarly, we built another ICT complex in Polytechnic Zaire. That was in 2018. That was before I was even elected to the Senate. When I was elected to the Senate, I realized that in the last 7.5 years, since Governor Erica was elected as the governor of Kaduna State, our priority was education. And that is even the reason why we usually give education the highest percentage in our budget every year in Kaduna State. More than any other state in Nigeria, I can stand to be corrected. And that is the reason why I feel our role as senators and members of the National Assembly is to complement the effort of our own government. And because of that, just 2 years ago, I sat down with His Excellency the Governor of Kaduna State, and we realized that the most important thing we need to do is to support our university so that it will develop. And when I sat down with him, we realized that this university was built or was created about 16, 17 years ago. But unfortunately, we don't have faculty of engineering. So I liaised with His Excellency the Governor, and together we agreed that I should go out and attract an intervention to build the faculty of engineering. And by the grace of God, I worked closely with the governor of the Central Bank, and I persuaded the Central Bank. And today, we are not only building faculty of engineering, but we are building a faculty of engineering that, if completed, will be the best by any institution in Nigeria.
In their separate speech, the representative of the Director General, National Directorate of Employment (NDE), Mrs. Victoria Wilson Dada, and the Executive Secretary of Kaduna State Scholarship Board both commended Senator Sani for the gesture and urged the students to make judicious use of the opportunity.
Our undeniable senator is a man that loves people, has heart for the people, and always wants to uplift the living standard of the people.
Very clear about it. So these students come across schools in Kaduna, FCD, students know that in Kaduna State, we have a sitting governor that is very passionate about education. Alhamdulillah, we are also having an incoming governor that is very, very passionate about education.
Earlier, the Vice-Chancellor of KASU, Professor Abdullahi Ibrahim, thanked the Senator for bringing the gigantic Faculty of Engineering, which is said to be the largest in any state-owned university in Nigeria, adding that his achievements will remain indelible in the sands of time.
For those of us that are looking to be educated, we are fully aware that we have indeed benefited from series of scholarship. The 21st century dynamics has brought about a lot of changes in the way education is facilitated, whereby government alone cannot shoulder the responsibility of education. And it is in view of this that our distinguished, amiable, proactive, and innovative Senator is here to continue to do what he knows best, touch lives.
The president of the National Association of Kaduna State Students, NACAS, and some students thanked the senator and assured him of their unflinching support to his candidacy ahead of the 2023 general elections.
On behalf of all Kaduna State students, both nation and diaspora, I want to use this opportunity to officially appreciate the effort, commitment, and services toward the development of Kaduna State student competitive spirit, academically, socially, and morally. And also with this, I want to use this opportunity to promise you that Kaduna State students will be among the strong force for your success in 2023 general elections.
The thing of joy, we really appreciate him because it's a kind of difficult for us to pay the school fees. So he helped us. We are very, very happy. As a person, I'm very happy to receive this scholarship. But we pray for him. We will vote him as the governor. We pray for him that he will help us to boost the educational system, most especially in Kaduna State.
I appreciate that. But Sani, may God bless him, may God give him what he wants in his life.
I feel so excited to hear this news, and I'm very grateful. I really appreciate the distinguished Senator Sani. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward him and grant him his best wishes. Yes, I will definitely vote for him.
His Excellency has actually given us some scholarship to help liberate us from the absolute poverty from the school. Because of the increment of the school fees, many of us cannot pay the school fees. But here we are enjoying the scholarship today, so we want to say thank you for it.
Students from KASU, FCE Zaria, FCE Kafanchang, and Nuhu Bamali Polytechnic Zaria benefited from the gesture in Kaduna. I am Ahmed Hassan reporting for DITV.